2 castles down, 3 to go, and I don't have to rush it, so I probably won't. I still want to make the most of this Commander playthrough on Forge Adventure. Still want to make the most of it. Have I explored around here yet or no? I'm not even sure. Not that much gold to my name. I keep spending most of it. So it's like, what do you expect? Spend a lot of it. Have I ever toured any of these towns? I want to double check. Uthor's Mill, if I've ever been to it. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend it only to cast creature spells. Whenever you gain life, you may pay X, where X is less than or equal to the amount of life you gained to draw X cards. If I want to do that Oloro deck with just a bunch of life gain. If I want to build Oloro, I'd want to play that. Should kind of just go without saying. Oh, I just hit, like, this button once and then a Savannah shows up. That is, assuming I play green and white together. Then we have a dual land here. That we didn't have before. 1 more. Not bad. Fabled Passage. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle, then if you control 4 more lands, untap that land. I don't see why not. I might as well take it with me. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I keep spending my gold. Seeing if there's anything here that I want to buy. Not exactly. Okay, I see a lot of Phyrexian cards, and then Sukata Assassin from all the way back in Visions. I want to see some more Phyrexian cards. Atraxa Grand Unifier. Wow. If I want to play that instead of Rafine, then I might as well pick it up. If I want to play 4 colors, then I'll buy that. I mean, that's another stupidly good legendary to build around. Yeah, Atraxa is like crazy enough as it is already. Just imagine if I find Dream Halls to go with it, and then I just play that. Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Permanents entering the battlefield don't cause abilities of permanents your opponents control to trigger. Am I gonna build around that though? Not likely. Well, I have the chance to buy it again, so... Am I just really gonna continue to buy more cards I don't actually need? Skrelv Defector Knight. Choose a color, another target creature you control gains Toxic One and Hexproof from that color until end of turn. Okay, another way to just give my other creatures protection from a certain color. Sort of. Also, it can't be blocked by creatures of that color this turn. Okay, so basically, yet another Mother of Runes-like card. One more. I should stop spending my mana shards. looking at all the Phyrexian cards, I'm just hoping in vain maybe, I don't know, Sheoldred the Apocalypse shows up in one of these. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent mills too. Sadly, I'm not really interested in building a mill deck, so to speak. Anything here I don't yet have that I might want? Maybe the City of Traders. Just buy it while I'm here. I don't have this yet, either. Yeah, if I destroy that, or somebody destroys that, I just can replace it with any Plains card. I'm buying so many cards now I need to actually get back to selling them. I should probably actually just, I don't know, go out and do some more dueling, actually earn some more cards. I should actually get back to earning cards. Yet I still want to look at more cards, regardless. I still want to keep browsing. Whenever an opponent searches their library, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Well, assuming my opponents want to search their libraries a lot. Doesn't really seem to come up as often in this, as it does in typical competitive Magic. Destroy up to 1 target creature with power 4 or greater. Choose a non-land card in your hand and it gains flash. Interesting. Alright, back to... Maybe I should also stop by the inns to see what they're actually, like, what set might they be drafting. I could have also opted to play Duskborn anyways. Shannon. Who's Shannon? Apparently we're at Shannon's Bazaar. Put 2 1/1 White Spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield for 3, and then you can flash it back for 2. And it's got flashback, so that 1 card can give me, like, yeah, that 1 card represents 4 bodies. That can just attack and, like, draw a bunch and discard a bunch with Rafine. So, yeah, let's get that Lingering Souls. Let's pick that up. Okay, I don't need 2 of the same non-basic. Well, 2 of the same card that's not a basic land. I'm playing Tainted Pact, so I don't even need, like, more than 1 of a basic land either at this point. Let's pick a more interesting island to put in our deck. Do I have, like... Okay, which is, like, the foil one? I believe I have a foil one. Which one was that? Oh, this one. This is a nice looking one. We'll run that one. How many card variants of Swamp do I have? Okay, I have a few. Do I want that one? Which one do I... Okay, that makes it a lot easier to pick the one I actually want. I'll run that one for now. Planes. Do we have anything nice for planes? Yeah, we definitely have some, alright. I'll go with this one. Yeah, I'll go with that one. A nice full art. Alright, so where's Lingering Souls so I can just buy it? And then edit. Dex, so that can go in. Not gonna really need to stop my opponents from gaining life, I don't think. We're not dueling against the Chroma where there's 60 life plus 2 for every single turn she gets to take. We're not doing that, so... Shouldn't need to keep those in my deck or anything. I'll just put this back in, I suppose. And we'll put... True Name's gonna go back in. Yeah, I think we're doing something like that. I still want to give the Living Death a try. Deck should have no more than 99 cards. Continue? No. Let's take one card out. Alright, question is, which one? I really don't want to cut Parallax Wave. Not sure if I want to cut anything, except for maybe the Living Death. I don't think this is going to work on absolutely every board state to just win me the game. But the ones it does, that's why I want to play it. Because there are probably plenty that it will just win me a game outright. Yeah, it was not really an easy decision. But no, really, with a deck that just rewards me for attacking with a bunch of creatures, I gotta play Lingering Souls in it. That should go without saying, I should be running Lingering Souls in that deck. Oh, literally like the latest set. This just came out like 2 weeks ago. 2-3 weeks ago. I was in a pre-release for this like 2 weeks ago. So my memory of the set, I still remember like a lot of the cards in the set and like which ones you want to look out for in said set. Still have a pretty good memory as to like, yeah, what cards you want to look for, what archetypes are good to try and build around based on what you find. So let's have some fun here. Each creature spell you cast with toughness greater than its power costs 1 less to cast. plus X, where X is the difference between its power and toughness. If I want to do that Toughness Matters deck, or if I want to just... This, of course, this is probably the best card in the pack to actually go and take. Alright, so white or black we're playing. We could play either. We get the most value out of Emptiness, though, if we do both. Just thinking what I want to take here. Green-white seems like a safe bet, just if I can find enough Kithkin cards. Okay, here's an Elf card, here's a Kithkin card. There's something that's every creature type, of course. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, what if I don't want to just attack with only one creature? I kind of want to just give green-black elves a try, see what happens there. You may blight 2, if you don't, you lose 3 life each turn. Okay, that has Menace and Vivid. I can just drain my opponents for some life. If I can manage to get multiple colors of permanence going at once. Don't think I'm gonna really need that in limited too badly. When this creature enters or dies, create a treasure token. This is, yeah, basically every creature type I need it to be. So is this guy. I already have Spell Snare, I believe. I don't think it's too important and limited either, really. Okay, also, this guy's every creature type. I'll just take that. Maybe I'll just take the really nice-looking mountain. Never mind. Grub's Command, Kindred Sorcery Goblin. Choose 2, create a token that's a copy of target goblin you control. Creatures target player controls get +1/+1 to gain haste until end of turn, destroy target artifact creature. Artifact or creature. Or target player mills 5, then puts each goblin card milled this way into their hand. I'm like, yeah, what do I do here? When this creature enters, surveil 2 whenever one or more creatures you control enter. If they entered or were cast from a graveyard, create a token that's a copy of one of them. Do I have any, like, cards that can just enter the battlefield from my graveyard, though? Or any ways to revive something? Or will I find any, at least, in this limited format here? Only one way to find out, really. Return a creature card from graveyard to hand. Sunderflock. X less the cast, or X is the greatest mana value among elementals you control. When this creature enters, if you cast it, return all non-elemental creatures to their owner's hands. Do I just take this so... I'm thinking just grab this so nobody else can use it against me. So nobody else can just do that to me. Unless, I guess, another one shows up. Whenever this creature attacks, Blight 1. Whenever a creature with one or more counters on it dies, exile that many cards from the top of your library until your next end step. You may play those cards. If I was leaning more heavily into white, this... Yeah, since I want to play black, I should definitely take either that or the creature. That's good. Or just a really good piece of removal. Maybe, like, I think the best one in black for this specific limited format. I'll take the creature. Overgrown Tomb. Wow, okay. Not sure if I already own this. That is interesting to see. So I'll just grab it. Oh, and Hallowed Fountain. I do already own one of these, just not this specific printing of it. Okay, that's how I can return a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. That's one way to do it. 5 mana, though, is steep. I'll just take this instead. As much as I want to revive something from the graveyard, even in limited, I don't want to pay 5 mana for this. I'm not interested. Last pack. Choose a creature type, draw a card for each permanent you control of that type. I am playing blue, though. No, I'm not playing blue, though. That's the thing. I think I'm just gonna go with the Eclipsed Elf. Nothing I really that badly need to cheat into play in limited with Meek attacks, so we're gonna pass on this. Oh, I can exile something for 2 if I don't mind Blight 1ing one of my creatures, or can pay 5. If I do not want to put any counters on anything that weaken my creatures. Ooh, another Shadow Urchin? Do I even want to play another Shadow Urchin, though? We'll try it. Green removal. Make one of my creatures fight one of my opponent's creatures, and mine gets +2/+2 as long as it sticks around. That could be potentially a 5/5 for 2 mana. Potentially. Takes a few turns to get there, though. Yeah, something to blight onto, because it can just remove the counters from itself with what looks like minimal setup. I'll take a piece of removal, though. Iron Shield Elf, discard a card. This creature gains indestructible until end of turn and tap it. I'll just take him. Changeling and Reach. I'll take this guy. Other elves you control get +1/+1. I'm currently trying to build elves, so that is actually rather convenient. Yeah, actually really convenient here. Whenever another creature you control dies, surveil 1, remove a -1/-1 from this creature. This enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. That's an elf, that's a goblin, that's everything you need it to be. That's every creature type you need it to be. I'll take the changeling. Wait, I believe I already have one of these. Don't think I need too many 5-drops. I should have just taken the 5-drop elf anyways. And I'm gonna have even more Prideful Feastlings, and with that, let's make a deck that hopefully functions well. Don't mind me just counting my lands. There should be 8 forests, 8 swamps, and this Overgrown Tomb I happen to draft as well. Probably not gonna need 4 of the same card now, am I? More likely than not, it's just gonna be black-green. That's probably what we're gonna end up doing. I grabbed 6 non-creature spells. This one ain't even that good. I grabbed barely any removal, I just was too busy taking creatures. I'm gonna have a surplus of creatures. I'm gonna have way more creatures than usual. Let's hope that doesn't turn out to be a problem or anything. The fact that I'm going to have an excess of creatures. Yeah, I mean, look here, that's crazy talk. Okay, that can technically kill something too, so we'll keep it. Alright, 6 more cards are gonna come out, and I'm gonna be playing a lot of creatures. I don't think I need that many of the random changelings that just so happen to be in some of the colors I'm playing. The fact that they're hybrid mana is definitely helping, that's for sure. I don't know how to get any of my creatures to enter from the graveyard, though. I didn't really pick up anything that could do that. Except for this, but I'm not playing white, so... Anyways. Except for this. I gotta just still take another 2 cards out of here. Okay, I gotta take 1 more card out, and I'm gonna have 19 creatures. That's way more than I usually have in a limited. That's usually, yeah, more than I have in limited. Or just cut a land and just hope for the best. Alright, we'll try 16 lands. So far, I'm not drawing too few lands. This we can keep. I didn't have a turn 1 play, so yeah. Whenever another creature you control enters while this has a -1/-1 counter on it. Well, I have a creature for next turn. So that's gonna swing for 2, and I'm gonna pass. Enchanted creatures can't attack or block. And you can blight 1, sacrifice this aura to exile enchanted creature. Well, anyways. It's a 4/2 with trample. And now that doesn't matter because it can't even attack or block anymore. Okay, if this attacks, blight 1. I might as well blight onto the creature that can't attack or block anymore. Okay, I can easily remove that from the field. He's got 5 cards in his hand. I'm only down to 2. I mean, I'm playing all my cards really quickly here. Okay. We'll play this off. Elf, swamp, or forest card. I forgot to actually take something. I forgot to just choose a card to actually take. That just gets a basic land, doesn't it? I'll just play another creature. He's probably gonna do the same. That he did. Okay, 2 Kithkin tokens. Each opponent loses X life and I gain X life, where X is the number of colors among permanents I control. I see, like, the hybrid. I see the hybrid cards are helping me with that a bit. He's at 5. He's only at 5 now. I guess we can wait for him to decide what he's doing. Another creature. An artifact. How much damage can I possibly get done to his board at this point? I wonder. So these would both... This would trade with this. Oh, plus that too. What did I exile that I can maybe cast? Let's play both of them. Attack with everybody at this point. I forgot about that. Fine. Okay, but he does have 2 creatures. So... Now he's got another. I can remove... Oh, select this creature to remove 2 counters from. Sure. Still have this and that in the way. Oh, exile target creature. Perfect. And there we go. That's how you do it. Keep. This one also. Okay, sure. Pass. Two, 3 Kithkin Scout. And if this becomes a 7-8, then yeah, then we have a problem here. Protection from each of your opponents, yeah, then we have a problem. Oh, so yeah, something to get rid of. Okay, let's actually, I don't know, try and get on the board here with something. Gallon Foul Knight gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Oh boy. I just want to leave this up as a blocker. I'm at 10 life, I want to keep a blocker up. Tapped Mutavault token. Okay, that's a way to gain some life. I'll play the creature. I guess I'll attack. Do 5 damage there. Oh, this is back. Only 3 toughness, so that's perfect. And we'll gain some life, because I did that Assert Perfection on a life linker. Again, I'm just gonna say pass for now. I'll just, actually, let's just attack. He's at 10. I'm gonna get rid of that for 5 mana. I'll swing with these two. Alright, sure. I'll just swing with everybody. See what happens here. I think I'll just play it onto this. Alright, he has no more creatures left. Now he really has no more creatures left, so... Alright. So I did round 1, let's do round 2. And then hopefully I also get to see round 3. I have 1 land in my opening hand. I'm not... Should go without saying I'm not keeping that. Okay, I should play a land first. If I have one, I should play one. And now let's hope I can continue to find them. Okay. Surveil 1 at the beginning of each of your upkeeps. And then you can also pay 6 and sacrifice this enchantment to create X. 2/2 black and green elf tokens, where X is the number of elf cards in your graveyard. Alright, he just got a basic land, sure. He'll just play the card that lets him search for a basic. I draw a card and lose 1 life every time this attacks. Yeah, I definitely want to be drawing cards. Looks like I'll get to do that again. Okay, there's an actual creature. When this creature enters, return up to 1 other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Okay. We'll do Assert Perfection. Target this to attack this. Never mind, I tapped both my greens down. Tap down both the lands that make green, so we're not really doing that now, are we? Okay, so that means that will become a 5/5 for the turn. I'll let it hit me. Oh wait, that's a 6/6. I'll get rid of that 3/3. Might as well take that off the board. Well, I can give something Death Touch and Lifelink at instant speed. Good chance I probably just do that. Okay. Now we don't have this anymore. I'm still gonna take, like, what, 6 damage? Because this has Trample. No, apparently I took 4. It looked like I was supposed to take 6 there. +1/+1 for each creature you control and each creature card in your graveyard. Not if I've got anything to say about that. Attack for 5, and then I gotta just say pass. Still on 4 lands. Okay. 6 mana to make that. Still kind of just playing 1 spell a turn here. Yes, I do want to return that. Alright, the 2 elves are dead. Swamp. I can just play the Elm Tree, like, I guess later. Spell Snare. Honestly forgot about that. And it clearly didn't do enough to win him the game. Two lands. There's always... yeah, I can always just draw more later on. We're gonna try that. At least I can play a creature too. It's not just him. I guess this is now where I get stuck. If we go a few turns without seeing a single land, then yeah, I'll probably have to just scoop. Looks like that's what's gonna happen. I have to discard down to maximum hand size. And still not find my third land yet. Still. I mean, I'm way too far behind. I went like 3-4 turns in a row without playing a single land. I'm so far behind, I can't save it. This might be too many lands, potentially. But I have fewer lands than spells in my deck, so... much less likely I draw too many lands than too many non-land cards. So let's do this. I'll just... block? Yeah, I'm gonna gain some life. I'll just block. This creature can't be blocked by more than... oh, by more than one creature. Anyways, I still gain some life because lifelink. Alright, now I might potentially be drawing too much land, which is hilarious. The other game, we had the opposite problem. Blossoming Defense. Oh, that's only a sorcery. I can't respond to that. That's not an instant. That wasn't an instant card. Okay, now I gotta deal with this again. That's what I get for thinking I know better. At least I'll have something to cast next turn. And then we'll play back our Safe Right Cavalry. Hopefully my board's gonna stay intact. 3-3. Okay, now I'm drawing too many lands. Like, what is this? Now I got too many land cards. Yeah, before we had, like, the reverse problem. Now I got too much land. And therefore, yeah, not enough spells. What does that do when it enters? Oh, okay. Hexproof as long as it's And now I got too many lands and not enough spells. Now we literally have the inverse. Now we got the inverse. He's at 4. I might actually die here. I could actually legit die here. 4, that's gonna be... How much? That's gonna be a lot. I'm at 3. And now I gotta out this, too. I believe we probably just lose here. I believe we lose here. If you didn't have this... Maybe? I don't even know. Alright, now I'm gonna draw too many land cards. Do I not even get my challenge coin back? I don't think I do. I didn't get my challenge coin back. Game 2, I don't see enough lands. Game 3, that might have been too many lands. Game 3, too many land cards. Even though I played 16 instead of 17 lands in the 40 card deck, I still saw too many land cards. Like, we saw like almost 10 out of 16. That's a pretty cool card. I want to keep it. Let's open the other pack. Dawnhand Dissident. Yeah, I gotta put -1/-1 counters on my creatures, and they have to survive that. Don't feel like jumping through. I mean, that's really powerful, but still a lot of hoops I'd have to jump through to actually be able to cast creature spells from among the cards this exiled. Don't feel like jumping through all of these hoops, though. Have I even looked at some of these cards yet? I kind of just went straight to the booster draft. That's really good in an Aura deck. I'm not playing an Aura deck, though. Isn't there like one more shop? No, 2 more shops. I want to check those out, too. I guess now I'll just be back on the road. Shannon's Fields, I may or may not have been here, or was I like in another Shannon's town or something? Oof, Geist of St. Traft. Wow. That's another, like, yeah, that's another, like, commander that would be absolutely crazy to just play in 1v1. Am an access for it if I've been here yet. I'm gonna guess I haven't. Let me just look around and see first. Wait, what is Raphael's technique? You may cast this spell for 2 and a red if you also return an unlocked attacker you control to hand during the declare blocker step. Each player may discard their hand and draw 7 cards. Okay, so it's basically Wheel of Fortune at that cost. You know, I'll just do a few random dungeons. This shouldn't be hard. Kinda wanna just grab some of the loot and just get out, but I think we have a few fights ahead of us. Now let's play with our actual deck. That should theoretically make this a lot easier. Getting to play with my real deck again. Okay, sure. And then I'll just pass. That's going to attack by its lonesome. Let me just do Tainted Pact, see what I can find. Let's see what I find off a Tainted Pact here that I want to just take. Already just looking for a finisher here. I think that's good enough. Because I know exactly how it's going to get into the graveyard. And then just play double Sage of the Skies. Pass. Deck's already just getting out of hand. Are you sure? Let me just discard my 6 cards and then we'll be on my way. That's a little bit more loot than I expected. What is this, Firebending Student? Firebending X, where X is this creature's power. Whenever this creature attacks, add X red, which lasts until end of combat. Anything good in here? Let's see. Oh, 2 Damping Spheres. Oh, what is this? Mox Amber. Okay, that's definitely a keeper. Each spell a player casts costs 1 more to cast for each other spell that player has already cast this turn. Sure, if I need to counter a deck that just spam casts spells, like rapid fires them off. Hidden Snake. Not doing the best job hiding, to be honest. Keep. This looks exactly like the other turn one. I want to keep that recurring nightmare. Yeah, I could do some absolutely crazy stuff with that. Okay, every time I play a blue or black spell, that's just gonna get a +1/+1 counter. I mean, if I just keep Rafina around, start discarding stuff like this, and then reviving with stuff like this, I should be fine. Should still have nothing to worry about. I'll just... Sage of the Skies. Just seeing what that does. Mill cards equal to the number of lands you control, and it's a 5/5 for 4 mana. Okay. Recurring Nightmare it is. So choose target creature to revive, yes. Select the creature to sacrifice, of course. I'll take the 5/5 for myself. Okay, and so you're telling me I can bring back Griselbrand, too. You're telling me I can also revive that? Oh, I even have enough mana to do it this turn. Let's sacrifice Ancient of Treachery because I can then revive that, too, on the next turn. Even better, let's do that. Let's just draw 7 cards. Just because we can. I'll bring this back, and I'll just sacrifice this. Select target permanent to steal. I think this has gotten big enough, so let's take the Mold Adder for ourselves. Cast down destroys this. Let me just put another creature on my field. I believe the game should be over real soon. Discard, yeah, 3 more cards. Let's just put him out of his misery. Sauron's Ransom. Choose an opponent, they look at the top 4 cards of your library and separate them into a face down and the face up pile. Put 1 pile into your hand, the other into your graveyard, and the ring tempts you. One pile into my hand, the other into my graveyard. They give you a face down and a face up pile. I can both get cards into my hand and set up my graveyard. To some degree. Interesting find there. I'll keep that Urza Saga where it is. Oh, okay, already. 1/1, first strike, haste, death touch, lifelink, and yeah, it's gonna attack me. Oh, first strike? Yeah, it does have first strike. I'm guessing it's still gonna attack. Never mind, it won't. Still trying to get our commander out. Flying first strike. I'm gonna keep both my creatures up as blockers. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, forget what I said about keeping these as blockers. I want to be able to draw discards into some good stuff here. Well, that's pretty good. That is pretty good, alright. So we're gonna do... Animate Dead. Now I can just steal... I'm gonna take Pure Steel Paladin for myself. I'll just counter this. I'll just take 2. So we're gonna do Necromancy and just... yeah, that's gonna come back. Alright. Good chance we probably just start to win here. Winning position at this point. I do not believe I'm gonna need the Living Death with the board state we got going. Should go without saying we're not gonna need the Living Death now. Okay, sure. Oh, and I have 2 insect tokens that can also just do their thing as well. Yeah, search for any 3 cards. I guess at this point, just because we can, I want to see what I'm just curious to see what the computer gives me. Curious to see what they give me at this point. Okay, the 0 mana exile a creature. All of them are gonna attack. I don't even think this changes a damn thing. Yeah, that Night token didn't change a thing. What is Psychic Paper? Let me look at that. And its name and creature type are the last chosen name and creature type. Not really sure what I'm supposed to accomplish with changing the names of stuff. Can't think of what I'm trying to really accomplish with that. But, I mean, I guess the card is there. For anyone who wants to try, I guess the card is there. Alright, we'll fight another monk. Maybe fight 1 or 2 more guys, grab the last of the treasure in here, and then just leave. Keep. I'll then turn that Eagles of the North into a scrubland and say go. Tundra. We have all the original duels. We have every single one of them. I guess this'll just go. Oh, when this dies, destroy an artifact or enchantment. Okay. No artifacts or enchantments, though, really. And let me just attack. See what I draw and discard. I'll take 4 damage, it's fine. I'm gonna give the Psychic Frog flying. Oh, okay. I'll just keep the lands that can make mana of multiple colors, and that's it. If I want to play red and white specifically, I might as well keep those around. Okay, some of these have a lot of text. Some of these have a lot of text to read. Winter's Chill. Cast only during combat before defense is chosen. At end of combat, destroy X target attacking creatures. X cannot be greater than the number of snow-covered lands you control for each attacking creature. Its controller may pay 1 or 2 to prevent it from being destroyed in this way. If that player pays 1, the creature neither deals nor receives damage in combat. If the player pays 2, the creature deals and receives damage in combat as normal. There's a lot to unpack here. I think I'll just sell them all. That was a lot to take in. Oh, unless I maybe already own one of these, perhaps. I'd only be able to use it realistically if I played exactly white, black, and red as my 3 colors. And I don't really think I'm pivoting towards that at this rate. Yeah, we got enough done in there. Oh, what is this? A tree with some, what looks like bird nests in it. Yeah, it looks like a bird's nest. Oh, down here's where I gotta go to actually find the bird nest, right? Okay, well, it looks like we got some stuff going on here. Sand golems blocking some more treasure. I will fight them. Keep. I didn't have anything to do for the first turn, so... The land that can make all 3 of the colors I play. We'll do that. Hallowed. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, of course, play another land. I'm just gonna go for, yeah, Gifts Ungiven right now and see what ends up happening. Try and just get all my best creatures into, well, the graveyard. See how that goes? Okay. Okay, that is fine. Discard that. And then I'm gonna play a Living Death. Gain control of target permanent. We'll just steal a plains. Alright, just like that, I'm gonna get all my best creatures on the field. Good luck, you're gonna need it. Okay. I'll just cast down this thing. And swing with all of them. Just gonna pull out all the stops with a Living Death. That card's actually not half bad. So I'll keep it. -1 power. Yes, its printed power is indeed -1. And it has double strike, and it has a way to increase its power, like, printed onto the card. Starts off at -1 power, but it has double strike. So once you finally get out of, like, negative power and, like, to positive power, then you actually... Then this is gonna actually start doing some damage. Yeah, they gotta love the -1/3 stat line. Okay, it's a Griffin. Unsurprisingly. Swamp Cycle. Didn't have anything else to do that turn. Yeah, once this can attack, I'll just draw a card from it. Okay, they'll just both fly. Another Landfall Griffin, I say. I'll cast the commander and we'll attack like this. I think this will just go. Oh, nice, Demonic Tutor. They're all flying, aren't they? Search the library in our graveyard for a card named Ajani Inspiring Leader when this enters the battlefield. Except he's not even, maybe not even playing it. Might not even be running it though, it appears. Oh, that's a 3/2. Right. Demonic Tutor. We'll just bring back Agent of Treachery. I'm just gonna take this. Take this for myself. Okay, sure. I'll cast down this right here. Also to Taker to get rid of that. And then I guess just send... I'll send these in. Alright, discard 3 cards it is. We can just flash this back, it's fine. No need. Okay, why can't I? Okay, now I can walk here. Anything even going on around here? Oh, there is. A random spell book I could have just completely missed. Rhystic Tutor, Avatar of Will, Copperleaf Angel. Unless any player pays 2, search your library for a card. And put that card into your hand, shuffle your library. We already have just the strictly better Demonic Tutor, so no need for this. I guess maybe if I had found this earlier, I would have been playing it. If I would have ran into this earlier in my adventure, I could have been legit running this. Sacrifice 2 lands to destroy 1 land. No thank you, I'll pass. Oh, that's Rhystic Shield. I'll keep that too, actually. Speaking of older cards, yeah. He's not gonna move, right? Let's just fight him. Let's fight this Sand Golem also. Keep. I'll just Swamp Cycle into Underground Sea. Okay, I don't have my 3rd land yet, I see. I see that's missing. I'll just play another creature. There we go. Untap, and then we have to blight onto something. Yeah, the thing with 4 toughness should go without saying. Alright, so yeah, we already win the game. Starting on 27 life. Don't even need to be starting on 27 life, actually. Wait, is there no treasure here? A treasure chest that had nothing in it. That was weird. Treasure chest with absolutely nothing. I'm tripping, aren't I? I must be tripping. Apparently I already own this. If I want to play slivers, we'll keep the sliver. Okay, this has something. I'm not gonna read all that. That is just another griffin. We'll keep this hand too. Graveyard. So I can then just revive that later and then be off to the races. So where's my Psychic Frog? We'll just, yeah, turn 3 Griselbrand. It's fine. We'll just play this on the 3rd turn. Just another land. Yeah, there should definitely be a land or 2 in here. I just literally drew 7 cards. I literally just went and drew 7. For sure there's gonna be a land in that. Well, I guess attack. And discard, yeah, 4 cards. Because we have to. I think I'll be fine without Sol Ring at this point. Whenever a Griffin you control deals combat damage to a player, create a 2/2 white Griffin creature token with flying. Okay. I'll just exile it. Okay, it doesn't even fly. I'm just gonna leave with the loot that I got. I said I'm gonna leave with the loot that I got. What is this? Leonin Camp. And that is a literal lion. That is a literal wild lion walking around. And is somehow able to pick up and handle, like, pieces of cardboard. I'm gonna keep this hand. So yeah, we're not about to lose to another random wild animal. Yeah, don't lose to a wild animal. I'll play this guy. Alright, so it's dead, and I get a clue token. Frantic Search. Let's see what I draw and discard. Don't think I'm gonna need a Wasteland for this matchup, but I could be wrong. Play the commander. From there, yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Okay, that's why Lion Sash is back in his hand. I'll make him sacrifice his creature. Sure. I just win here, don't I? Yep. Anything good? Okay, really not much. Not much going on there, as I can see. Looks like, yeah, all the good stuff's in the middle, and I'm just gonna go straight there. Keep. Oh, going first. Because why not? Play a creature. So will he. Okay, I might as well try and fill up my graveyard at this point with stuff. Since I have Treasure Cruise, once I get enough cards in my graveyard, I can just cast it for super cheap. Just draw 3 cards. Land cards. Plenty of them, it looks like. And plenty of. Sure. Underground Sea it is. We'll just make all of them attack again. Condemn. I'm gonna counter that. Another copy of Condemn. He's got, apparently, yeah, 2 copies of it. Choose 2 cards to discard, of course. I think these are just gonna go. Oh, I still got the draw. Select cards on tap, don't mind if I do. I'll delve 7 cards. Pay 1 mana to draw 3. Sure. Attack with both. Yeah, I have some good creatures in here to bring back. I have more creatures than he does, so let's try this. I'll just Parallax Wave this thing away, and that's gonna be... that should be GG's right there. Yep, that'll get him. Okay, I'll probably keep the Condemn if I want to play any sort of equipment-centric myself. If I want to play an equipment-centric deck myself, well, I want to keep that too. Yeah, maybe even this. If I ever want to do anything equipment-based. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, put that many charge counters on this thing. Well, you can roll a d20 every turn, and once you get to 100... yeah, cheat any artifact from your library directly onto the battlefield. A little bit too much setup for me to want to go for it. A little bit too much work for me to want to even bother. I'll just probably take this spellbook and leave. Yeah, still got plenty more cards for that. No, really, let me leave. Let's sell my loot. And just like that, I'm back up to 10,000 gold after selling all that loot. I kind of want to do some arena combat, and then I might just... I'm getting a little tired, so I might just wrap it up after 1 or 2 runs in an arena. Can't even say I remember, like, if I checked out all these shops yet or not. Cannot even say for sure if I remember it actually looking into all these. White booster packs. Ooh, Tempest remastered. I'm gonna pick that up. Enters tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. I'm still gonna grab it. Even though I have, yeah, plenty of lands to my name already. We'll just pick that one up too. Exile something with mana value 2 or less until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Okay, that's the inn. Modern Horizons 1. We can save that for another day. If we want to do that, that is. But no, I think I'd rather just go into the arena, see what happens. I'll just do some arena combat. Keep. Alright, true name Nemesis it is. Okay, I see. I see how we got there. Alright, Palace Jailer it is. I'll smack this duelist for 3. Bloodstained Mire, I'll go fetch. Into that. Play the commander. I'll attack with just this. Ooh, Tainted Pact. Nice. Let me just go and find something that can just revive a creature. Since I already have some really good creatures. One in my hand and one already in my graveyard. Now just looking for something that can revive it. For dirt cheap. Alright, just like that, go grab the Animate Dead. I'll get this off the field first. That's gonna come back and, yeah, make 2 insects as it enters. I guess attack with everybody. Alright, just do that and pass. Anyways, that's fine. Let me, yeah, just discard 7 cards here. Yep, minus 22. Human mercenary, who apparently I've never dueled one of these in this specific adventure playthrough. Maybe I had in the first one, but not this one at least. That we're gonna at least try. I'll get a Surveil land. Tundra. We'll cast Malcolm and pass. Attack. I can just revive that with Animate Dead or Dance of the Dead or anything else of the sort. Search your library for a basic land card. Okay. Well, I'll just bring that back immediately. Alright, now he's got, yeah, no more creatures. What? Did he just suspend something? Put it in suspend. With 2 time counters on it. Even though, yeah, I just win next turn. Even though, yeah, the game's literally over next turn. No point in suspending anything. Find an answer to this board or just lose. It's as simple as that, really. Answer my board or lose. I'm gonna give this hand a go. We'll risk it. Okay, sure. We might be in trouble here. We could be in trouble. Okay, I guess I can actually maybe do something now. Alright, looks like I can now actually do stuff. Just play Sanu. Yeah, let this still hit me. Well, double strike as long as 2 or more equipment are attached to it. I'm stuck on these 3 lands though. In case you can't tell, yeah. Not happy about this in case you can't tell. Yeah, this means I get to do, like, barely anything at all. Yeah, this means I can do almost nothing in the meantime. I think I want to destroy this. I don't know, but I think I want that to go. Okay, now I need to ideally just find my 3rd color. Still have not done that yet. Let's get that Circle of Loyalty off the board. I'm gonna get there 1 turn at a time. I'm going to counter this. Oh, I need to keep tapping this manually for white mana. So can I do the thing that I want to do now? Can I now just go and do the thing? Well, let's gain some life. When this creature enters, create 2/3/3 White Knight creature tokens. 2. Well, I can just Parallax Wave them away. And because they're tokens, they're gonna cease to exist. Okay, so you're telling me I can cast Ancient of Treachery before ever finding a single black source. How did this happen? How did it come to be like this? I might literally just win without seeing a single black source the entire game. Looks like we will win without any black mana in our 3-color deck. Yeah, I just won. Right? Yeah, I just won without a single source of black mana. I won with only 2 colors. Never cast on my commander because I couldn't do so. Still won. Ooh, I got a bronze sword. Heliod Suncrowned. A Spotlight Falcon. If evidence was collected, conjure a card named Spotlight Falcon into your hand. I don't think I need to keep the Spotlight Falcon, or even this, unless I want to play my 1 mono white Daxos Blessed by the Sun again. Unless I want to play that again, perhaps. A bronze sword. Am I not holding anything? Okay, I am holding something. Something's telling me I'd probably rather just hold the Teferi Staff in the left hand. I didn't even open this yet. Let's just do that now let's just do that now. Oh, 2 basic lands. Lotus Petal. And Pandemonium. Definitely gonna keep the Lotus Petal. That's crazy good. That does exactly a third. Not only does a third of like what Black Lotus does, and it's still crazy good. I'll probably likely just let go of the rest of the cards here. Yeah, that we will. But yeah, pleasant surprise there. Also a bronze sword. I don't know if I'm gonna ever do anything with that. Alright, it's been fun. Well, only maybe, like, sort of. It's getting pretty easy now to just... Yeah, it's been getting pretty easy as of late to just consistently win with this deck I have. Yeah, I might have to really just, I don't know, just look exclusively for, like, much stronger opponents. I've barely done anything in here. In the mountains, I know I've barely done anything there. I think I've done even less in here.